What if that old desktop, mini PC, or laptop sitting in the closet could become a fully functional Android TV box? Well, today I'm going to show you how to install Android TV on a PC and give that old hardware a second life. So let's get to it. Welcome back to the Computer Repair Academy. Again, in this video, we're going to cover what Android TV is, what you need for this project, how to install it on a PC, and what to configure after that first boot. Android TV is a version of Android OS designed for TVs, streaming boxes, and other media devices. Instead of looking like a phone or a tablet, it gives you a big screen interface that works better with a remote, keyboard, controller, or most TV-style setups. Now, this is great for experimenting, learning, building a media box, or repurposing that older hardware. But don't expect every PC to be perfect. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, sound, graphics, and other app capability may vary depending on your type of hardware. Okay, before we start, here's what you'll need. You'll need a spare PC, laptop, or even a mini PC. Also, I strongly recommend using a separate computer or a separate drive, especially if you're new to this, because installing an operating system a lot of times can erase data if you choose the wrong drive. You'll also need a USB flash drive, preferably 8 gigabytes or larger. We'll need the Android TV ISO file and a software to create your Android TV installer. Now for the PC, I'd recommend something with at least a 64-bit processor, 4 gigs of RAM, HDMI output, and just verify that the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet is working. Ethernet's usually the safer choice here during setup because it avoids potential driver problems. Next, we'll need the Android TV ISO file. An ISO file is basically a disk image that we can turn into a bootable USB installer. For this type of project, you'll usually find Android TV builds through community sources like SearchForce, GitHub, or other developer forums. Now, one trustworthy SearchForce project called Android TV x86 allows us to easily build that ISO image we need. Because these are community builds, be sure to download from the official project page, avoid random re-upload sites, and be sure to scan downloads when possible. All right, once the ISO is downloaded, leave it in your downloads folder or move it to somewhere that's going to be easy to find later. Now we're going to create the Android installer USB using a piece of software called Rufus. Rufus is a free Windows utility that formats and creates bootable USB drives. Head over to the official Rufus website, download the installer, and then run the software. Then plug in your USB drive. Now keep in mind, Rufus will erase this USB drive, so make sure there's nothing important on it. Okay, under Devices, choose your USB flash drive if it hasn't already been selected. Under the boot selection, click Select, then choose the Android TV ISO file we downloaded. It's probably in your Downloads folder. For the partition scheme, you'll usually choose GPT for newer UEFI systems. If you're using an older PC with BIOS or legacy, you may need to use MBR. If you're not sure, just try GPT first. You can leave the file system as the default option unless the project instructions say otherwise. Then click Start. Once Rufus finishes, eject the USB drive and plug it into the PC that you want to turn into your Android TV. Power on the PC and open the boot selection menu. Common boot menu keys are F12, F11, F9, F8, or sometimes even the escape key, depending on your brand. If you can't find the boot key for your computer, let me know in the comments and I'll try to help you out. Now choose your USB drive from the boot menu and hit Enter. If your USB drive does not appear in the selection menu, you may need to go into the BIOS or the UEFI settings and change the boot order, disable Secure Boot if needed, and make sure your USB boot is enabled. Once it boots, you may see a few options like Android TV Live, Advanced Options, or Install Options. So live mode lets you test Android TV before installing, and of course the installation mode writes the Android TV to the drive. I'll go with the auto install option here for this video. Now this is the point where I need you to slow down and pay attention. If this PC has important files or Windows installed, stop and make a backup first. The safest method is to use a blank drive or again a spare computer. Next, select the drive or partition where you want to install Android TV. If this is a dedicated media PC, you can use the entire drive. Now, if you're dual booting, you'll need to know exactly which partition you're using. Now, for beginners, I don't recommend dual booting on your main computer. Just use a spare drive or a spare computer. Okay, after the installation finishes, remove the USB drive and reboot the PC. On first boot, Android TV may take a little longer to load. That's normal. Once you reach the setup screen, connect to the internet if you haven't already. Now again, Ethernet is going to be ideal here. If Wi-Fi works, connect to your Wi-Fi network. Next, sign into your Google account if the build supports it, or you're welcome to skip here and you can do it later. Now some builds include pre-installed Google apps and the game store, while others may not. Again, that's going to depend on the ISO that you downloaded. Now it's easy to make this feel more like a real Android TV device. So first, install or update the apps that you plan to use. That might include YouTube, Plex, Kodi, Netflix, or even a different web browser. Second, if your hardware has Bluetooth, you can pair a Bluetooth remote or game controller. If Bluetooth does not work, a USB keyboard and mouse will still get the job done. Third, you can customize the home screen. So you can move your favorite apps to the front, remove apps you don't use, and just keep it simple. And finally, test that performance. Play a video, test the Wi-Fi, check the audio, open up a few apps, and make sure the system is stable before you call the project finished. And that's how you can turn an old PC, laptop, or mini PC into an Android TV-style media machine. Again, this is a great project for learning to build bootable USBs, operating system installs, and just repurposing older hardware. Now, if this video helped you, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel for more computer repair, troubleshooting, and tech upgrade tutorials. Otherwise, drop a comment below and let me know if you've tried this Android install. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.